Hello, I'm Chad Schneider. I'm President and CEO here at Bruin Manufacturing. I also act as the engineering manager, and I'm part of the quoting team here as well, as along with all the other duties that a president and CEO does. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why Bruin is here, what is the history of Bruin, and why have we been around for over 70 years, and why would a customer want to come and talk to Bruin Manufacturing and place an order with us. Bruin Manufacturing started in 1949 by two brothers, Dale and Claire Divick, and one individual that soon sold out. So the brothers Claire and Dale formed the company in 1949. Started out as a tooling company, just a job shop that did work for local businesses. And then in 1955 they incorporated and became Bruin Manufacturing Incorporated. They dabbled still with the tooling and the lathes, mills, things such as that, and then got into a little bit of die casting. And then in 1956, they decided to try this stuff called plastic. And they built their own plastic molding machine and started molding parts manually, and started making a presence in the market with the plastics. In 1965, they decided to try and improve the process of plastic molding, and they developed their own automatic plastic molding machine. Maybe not the first in the world, but probably one of the first in the world. They devoted their time into the design of this machine, so it would run automatically overnight with nobody attending it. And they were successful, and that put them a step ahead of their competition. They quickly decided that, you know, there are some more steps that we can take here to become even more efficient, and they started considering a new concept called hot runner molding. Hot runner molding is it's a concept of what comes out of the mold and falls into the box is a finished part, rather than having to do a secondary operation on the part where you would have to clip off what's called a runner or a sprue. Instead, it comes out, falls in the box, and there it goes. And so in 1965, they devoted some time towards that. In 1970, the hot runner system was perfected and successfully running 24 hours a day, unattended, and with no labor put into the part. They continued perfecting the process throughout the following years, and that process then led to other innovations, such as how do you remove the part from the machine? How do you collect them overnight? So box changers and things such as that came into play. The other key thing at that time was the size of the part. They focused on a small sized part, something that fits in the palm of your hand, something as small as just one granule of plastic. That's the smallest part that is made at Bruin Manufacturing, and we pretty much categorized it that if it fits in the palm of your hand, we can mold it at Bruin Manufacturing.
Hi, I'm Sam Divick. I am owner of Bruin Manufacturing, and in 2003 we began our pursuit for ISO 9000 certification. In 2005, my father Bruce became sole owner of Bruin. In 2006, we became ISO 9001 certified. In 2016, we began establishing a secondary manufacturing facility here in Newton. Late December 2017, Bruce unexpectedly passed away, and I became the new owner of Bruin. 2018, we committed funds to renovate our tool room, including adding air conditioning and a new, larger CNC machine. In 2019, in January, we also purchased two more Arberg machines, all electric with robotics. 2020, Bruin has been pretty fortunate in 2020. We have maintained our workforce and continue to stay busy.
Bruin was based on lean principles right from the very beginning. We have approximately 60 molding machines, and we have 41 employees here. That includes our owner, a fully staffed tool room, fully staffed engineering, and all of our production.
Bruce continued in the business until the year 2015, and at that time I was fortunate enough to step in to the family business and act as the president and CEO. At that point, we decided to make another bold step and add a second facility in Newton, Iowa. And a couple of the advantages there is first risk mitigation for our customers. So we have two different facilities, and stepping up in our tonnage size. It was 25 ton and 50 ton machines, and now we stepped up to 121 ton machines. So basically went from anything we can do in the palm of your hand to something large enough that we can do that covers 2 palms.